Hey everyone, my name is Crystal and I am with VintageBoothPro.com. Today I am sharing with you my sales in my antique booth for September 2023. So I thought I had a great check until I really dug into the numbers. I sold 92 items, had a total sales of $1,210.98. And my store takes a 10% commission, so that's $121.10. And I also paid the credit card fees, which ended up being $27.79. My rent for a 12 by 12 booth is $432. And I ended up with a $630.09 check. So pretty happy with the check until I really get into the numbers. The cost of goods for me was $240. The store fees that I just mentioned, the rent, the commissions, and the credit card fees totaled $581.49. So while it sounded great with the $1,200 in sales, the final profit was $386.49. So not as great as you would think, but we're moving forward and trying to improve every day. So I always get a kick out of pulling my final monthly report and dividing it into categories and seeing what I can learn from the numbers and share with you what I change or what really stuck out in my booth. And so this month I started this clearance shelf, made a little handwritten sign, clearance $5 and under. So every time I go in the booth, I will just take my red pen and just start marking things down that have been there for too long. I inherited so many pewter items for free. So anything that I make off of that is really a profit, and just so happy to find somebody that will love them. So because of that and those markdowns, I had $49 in markdown sales. Now, I do create custom local items, which is just kind of a fun thing for me. Hopefully, other people in the town like it too. And I am actually right now testing an advertising campaign on Facebook to help improve these sales. So, $74 in stickers. I created these. They cost about $1 each to print. And so I charge $3 each for them, or two for $5. So that's $74 total in these stickers. And my local teas are $20 each, which I'm about to reduce the price on. But still, I sold $80 worth of local teas. Halloween, everyone's buying Halloween right now. And you know what? People are even buying Christmas, which I don't have any Christmas yet, but it's time. It's time to get it out. It's mid-October. It's time to focus on Christmas. And I'm actually going to start marking down Halloween so I can move the rest of the items that I have. Anyways, sold $140 in seasonal Halloween items. And my breakdown, $20 and under, 88% of the items I sold, the 92 items I sold, were $20 and under. From $21 to $49, 8.7%. From 50 to 100, 2.2%. And that tiny little sliver you see right there is the one thing I sold over $100, which I was super happy about. And I'll show you some things. And just as a reminder, I do post daily updates and I try to share pictures of what I sell on a daily basis. But for this, I really just want to show you what's sold for $30 and over. So this beautiful brass bird candle holder, I found it in a kind of a yard sale, but it was really just a hoarder's situation where you had to really dig through just piles and piles of just junk. And I found this. I had to pay about $5 for this, and it ended up selling for $30. Now I didn't do a ton of cleanup, so there's still a little bit of tarnish on the candle area. But it's a beautiful piece. I'm so happy that it sold. The next thing that sold over 30, and this is such a funny story. This frame, I ran by a yard sale, and they had it on sale for $4. It didn't look like this when I bought it. It was kind of half painted, but it's a beautiful piece. And it's so funny. I was talking to the yard sale person, and they had just closed a booth in my store where I'm at. I didn't know there's like 180 something vendors, so I don't. I only know a few people, honestly. But yeah, they were just clearing out their inventory. Cleaned it up, used my favorite Rust-Oleum metallic gold spray paint. How easy is it just to spray paint something and it sold for $35? So that was gone in less than a day. This one I found at a yard sale for $10. This beautiful planter. I had it listed for 45, and I have started this thing where I put everything in my booth on Facebook Marketplace. Everything, no matter how big or small, everything goes on Facebook Marketplace. So someone reached out and offered $40 for it. And I said sold. And so they picked it up in a couple of days, and it's a beautiful piece. I was happy to have it find a new owner. Now, this one, these, you might have to zoom in a little bit, but these two frames are ornate bubble frames. And bubble frames are just if the glass is kind of convex or convex. I don't know, whichever the one is that sticks out. And they look so plain right there. What I was going to do was have some prints made that, some old timey photos printed to put in there. But like I mentioned before, my printer doesn't work that great. And I had paid $12 each for these frames. So I didn't want to add any more expense, but they did sell for $25 each. Okay, this beautiful Egyptian cat I found at Goodwill, believe it or not. My Goodwill has been so empty lately. I think that locally, I've noticed a lot of people complaining about Goodwill. So I don't know if people just aren't donating there or if Goodwills are just putting everything online, which makes me so angry. But luckily, there are plenty of other thrift stores in my area and hopefully in your area too, because we just really can't depend on Goodwill anymore. So, anyways, this cat, I think it was $13. It was super heavy and really scratched up. So, I also used my metallic Rust-Oleum metallic finish gold, which I love. I'm looking at another piece right now that I just did the same thing with. So, just one of my favorite products to use. And I had it marked $65, and someone offered 50 at the store, and I happily took that. Nice little profit on a quick spray paint job that resulted in a quick sale. And my last sale that I want to discuss is these end tables. And so I think I did a video about them where I had to redo them. I found these for $25 each, and the owner of the yard sale, it was her grandmother's stuff that she was selling, and she didn't know any history about them except that they were German. I thought they might have been older than they were, but the store owner kind of looked at the bottom of them and said they were probably from around the 70s. But I did have to completely sand them and restain them. I think they turned out beautiful. They have glass piece on the top that's in perfect condition. I had them marked 250 and someone wanted 200 at the store, and I accepted that, but the store owner bargained even more, and I sold these for $210. So that's really everything. I would love to know how your September was, and I hope your October is going awesome. It's been pretty slow for me. I have kind of a special event coming up this weekend that I'll share all the results from as soon as I can. So just thanks so much for watching. And if you like what sold videos, I have a whole playlist that I'm so happy to share. And I also like to share what other people in my group have sold as well. So occasionally I'll ask members of my group to post what they've sold over $50. And so it's good to know, how you can get bigger chunks of change in your sales revenue report. So anyways, I will link that playlist here. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing and like this video as it helps other vintage booth owners see this content. Thanks so much for watching.